since I was young. My dad would build a rink in our backyard, my brothers and I would go at it, and one of us would always quit. So yeah, I just grew up around the game. When I was in high school, I'd go with my dad when he coached the Valley Junior Warriors junior team, and I would always want to go watch, and I would just see the little things and pick up on those things, and then I have my dad there to be able to explain those things to me.
Nothing that Alex does surprises me anymore. I think it's one of those things where you take each day with what you have, what you get from her, and that's that intensity, that drive to be good, and that drive to make her team good.
I'll watch NHL highlights and I'll want to recreate that in practice. There's little things like that that I want to do. I think one of the things I'm always told is to play fast.
Her ability to change speeds, where she can actually pull away from kids when she turns on her speed. So her taking those 3 steps that separate her from the other team are really dynamic.
Having had the experience and seeing what the landscape looked like in Sochi, I think just being able to train and play hockey was one of the greatest experiences I had. And, being one of the youngest on the team was kind of hard at first, but I had a bunch of veterans who were just very good to me. I was fortunate enough to play with Kelly Stack, who went here, and Hillary Knight, and they explained things to me and made things easier for me, both on the ice and off the ice. So it was pretty cool to be able to play with them. At that level, someone's not afraid to tell you if you did something wrong, if you did something right. I learned after a while that I was able to ask them to do things as well. I'd be like, hey, try this pass, hey, try this. So, just being open to conversation was one of the things I learned last year.
The one thing that I would say that it makes her different than everybody else is her intensity and her desire to win, and she'll bring that to every game, and that's something that you can't really coach, and that's something that you have to have from within, and she certainly brings that every day in practice, every game day, all the time. She has that intensity and that desire to win.
I think just playing against some of the best players in the country every day at practice, we're always together. I can't think of a time when I'm not with them. We take classes together, we live together, so there's just little connections here and there that we bring together to the larger group.
She's such a dynamic player. She wants to help her team win. She's definitely a leader on the ice, and the kids look to her on the ice. They look to her for advice, and they look to her to be that person that starts a rally.
We don't set goals early in the season, but obviously that's the light at the end of the tunnel right there. That's what everybody wants to get to, and I think the most important thing we've done is taking it one day at a time. We're not concerned about who our next opponent is right now. It's just being content with the small victories every day.